Hi, today I'm going to take you through the second class of my backbend series. In the first one, we worked on engaging the core and strengthening our back muscles. In this one, we're going to work simply on activating the spine. So a lot of spinal movements will be there. And it's a good way. Another thing I want you to remember before you attempt any backbends is that you need to be really warmed up. The warmer you are, the safer it is for your spine. And that's what we are moving towards with this sequence today. It won't be complete. Ideally, the warmer you are, if you've done a half an hour, 45-minute practice, that is ideal. But this is just a good way to give you an indication of how to move the spine to prepare for backbends. So I'll see you on the mat. For the first Kriya today, we are going to work on Shalabha Kriya, what is also known as bird dog. We will try to do at least 10 repetitions each side in the first round, and then we will do one more round. So this one you can do with me. What I want you to do is make sure your wrists are directly below your shoulders, your knees are directly below the hips, so almost like a tabletop position. From here, take your right leg back, lift it up, and find that balance. Engage your core here. From here, take your left hand forward and then exhale for 1. Inhale and lengthen back. Exhale 2 and straight. 3, we do this 9 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Straight out and back to your tabletop position. We have the other side to do. Take the left leg back, lift it up, right hand forward and begin. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and out. Hands back in tabletop. You can take a child pose break here. Take this time to get your breath back in order. It's really important in this to make sure that your navel is pulled into the spine. So when we go in for round 2, I want you to remember to not drop the tailbone like this. So your lower back like this. So keep a neutral spine. So you have strong engagement in the core as you go into this move. So let's repeat this now. On the other side, right leg back, left hand out. Right leg does not have to lift too far back. You just want a neutral spine, not a curved spine. So let's begin. Exhale 1, inhale back. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and back and release. On the other side, left leg back, right hand forward. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and time for child pose. Take a break here, get your breath back in order. And now we are going to begin work in cat-cow. So again coming to the tabletop position. So when I go down with my navel to the floor, I also want to roll the shoulders back and look up. And I exhale as I bring the tailbone down. I also want to round the neck, chin to chest. Inhale 2, exhale, 3, exhale. A good way to do this is to think as if every time you breathe in, you take the breath all the way down to the tailbone, and every time you breathe out, you bring the breath back from the tailbone to the neck. Also, you want to think that every time you inhale, it's almost as if you want to bring your chest through the gateway of your arms. So sort of like you will push the chest forward through the arms and lift up. Very important. Last two, let's just do 2 more because I lost count. Exhale. Last time, inhale up, look up. Exhale and sit back. Whew. I have not switched on any fan or AC because then the sound kind of bothers with the quality of the video. So I'm in a really hot room right now. So we're going to do cat cow again. I'm going to just keep a towel next to me so I can keep wiping myself down. Okay, so we're going to do cat cow again, but this time we're going to do it with a little bit of strengthening in the arms because we do want arm strength when we go into back bends. So let's try. Hands down, again tabletop, tuck the toes in. We won't do these 10 times, we'll do these 5, but they will be worth it. So I want you to hover the knees off the floor and then get into your cow position, cat for 2, cow and cat, 3, exhale, 4, exhale, and last one, 5, exhale, and knees back down, a much deserved child pose. Now from the child pose, just slide forward to lie down on your belly in a supine Makarasana type position. Just one hand on top of the other. Place your chin on the palms and we are going to begin with Shalabhasana. All I want you to do is extend your hands out, pointing out, toes pointing back, forehead on the floor, and we will lift alternate hand and leg. Again, when doing this, the intention is to lengthen the spine, not to use momentum, but to point the toes back as if someone's pulling my leg and point my opposite hand forward as if someone's pulling my hand. So that's the intention. With that, let's prepare ourselves. Forehead on the floor or chin on the floor if you want to give it a shot, and let's begin. Inhale, right leg and left hand up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg and right hand up. Exhale, down. That's round 1. 8 more to go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, lengthen, exhale for 3 and back, other side and back, sliding for you, and inhale 4, the other side, 5, other side, 6, and let me do it diagonally, so maybe this, 7, other side, last 2, 8, last one, 9, and back. Rest in Makarasana now. Alright, we're going to do 1 more round of that. Yes, and if you can do 3 more, that's great, but for this video, I'll keep it to 2 rounds. let's begin. Work with me on this. Hands forward. You want to make it more intense. If this is really easy for you, just don't bring your opposite hand and leg off on the floor at any time. Sort of like a swimmer, so you can be like constantly going like this. But we'll stick to the original version. So let's begin. Right leg and left hand up, back, other side, and back. That's 1, 2, left, 3, 4. Don't forget to keep lengthening. 5. Don't lose your form as you progress. 6, 7. Only 2 more left. 8. 8 on the left. Last one. 9. And 9 on the left. Time for Makarasana. From here, let's prepare for Sphinx position. So for Sphinx, keep your feet together, almost touching, the big toes touching each other, and your hands, your elbows directly below the shoulders. Now the action you want is pulling the elbows towards the feet. So it's not very visible. Just see again, this is where you are. The intention is to bring the elbows towards the feet as if you're pulling your body, sliding forward. Maintaining that, let's hold for a count of 9, 8, 7, 6, keep pulling back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Just come into a nice resting position here. We will repeat that one more time. Palms can be together, fingers can be together or wide, whatever works for you. Hands parallel to each other. And then pull the elbows back, slide the body forward for 9, 8, shoulders away from the ears, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift the elbows off for 9 and back, 8 and back. No discomfort in the lower back, 7 and back. If there is, walk your hands forward, 6 and back. If there isn't, walk your hands closer, 5 and back, 4, pelvic floor on the ground, 3, 2, last one, let's hold for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming to Makarasana, keep the feet pointing back, but just shake your hips from side to side. Very important to take these breaks and let the circulation come back into the spine. One more time. If that was really easy for you, you can bring your palms closer to the body. See, wherever you are. This is a more intense version. This is also an intense version, depending on where you are in the practice. So be very, very careful with the spine. There is nothing good, bad, average, mediocre about where your palms are. Keep them at a comfortable distance. So let's begin. Let's begin with Sphinx position. So hands again, pull yourself to pull the elbows towards the body, chest through the arms for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms on the floor, lift up for 10, 9, 8. Maybe you're ready to move the palms a little bit closer. 7, 6, 5, 4, just 3 more. 3, 2, Last one. And up and hold for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand release and shake your hips from side to side. Take a break here as long as you need. Feel free to pause the video and then we will move closer to the wall. Okay, so we did a lot of work opening up the spine and now we're going to use the wall, just a cobra pose against the wall, and then we'll do some standing back bends. That should be good for today. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into a cobra close to the wall, high cobra, and then I'm going to just scoot myself forward, not too high. So this one you have to be careful how far or how much, what the distance that will be ideal for you. So I'm going to start with a low cobra, scoot forward, bring my chest close to the wall and take my hands up. And then rise up and push back. So we do that one more time. Maybe that was just for you to see. You want to rewind and go back for it, go for it again. It's hard for me to talk with my throat against the wall. So we'll try that just one more time without any instruction once I get into the pose. So you're here again. Start with a low cobra. Scoot yourself forward as far back as you can go. Chest to the wall. Sink back, arms up. Then push yourself into cobra again and gracefully push back. Do some shoulder opening work with the wall. So I'm just going to place my hands. So we're going to do the downward facing dog against the wall. So hands again. So keep your hands about an arm's length width apart. Walk back from here as if you're going into downward facing dog, and then bring your chest through the arms, but make sure that your hips are above the ankles, and then just allow yourself to sink towards the floor, finding some opening in your chest. We'll be here for a while. It's really important to have this mobility in our shoulders for any back bends, to avoid dumping all of our weight into the lower back. From here, slowly rise up. You can even hold this longer if you would like. And I'm going to repeat this with the elbows on the floor, and then, elbows on the wall, and then sinking myself down towards the floor. You can adjust the position of your feet in a way that you get the maximum stretch and opening, primarily in the triceps here. And these feel really good too. After the intense heating work that we did, these can be very relaxing. So after you've done some warm-up with your prone back bends, this is a good way to get a break, get your breath back, re-energize yourself, and then move into a proper back bend. And slowly rise up. Release. It should feel good. You should be able to breathe better. From here, again now this you'll have to adjust that. Stand about 2 to 3 feet away from the wall. Hands up above you, planted on the wall. Working on bringing your chest towards the floor, pushing the hips back. So similar work to what we've already done, but we're doing it in a standing position. So that was just to show. What you can also do is, when you're here, you can bend the knee, bring the chest closer to the floor, and then start straightening the knee. Bend the knee, chest closer to the wall, and then straighten. Bend the knee. let's hands together to start working into a deeper back bend now. So I'm going to stand to begin with about 3.5 foot distance away from the wall. It's a bit more than what is normally needed, but that's what we will start with. From here, I'm going to flip my palms up, lengthen, find that space in the spine, become really tall, maybe come up onto my toes, and be here for 5. Trying to touch the ceiling with my palms. 3, 2, 1. Release the heels back. Keep the arms up. Fingertips pointing towards the sky. And as you exhale, inhale. So I'm going to maintain this here. Maybe I'll walk back a little. So 3 steps for me. Inhale up, lengthen, exhale, tap, and back. You're just tapping. I don't want you to push yourself back away with the fingertips. You have to go as far back as you can without losing control. You should be able to come back using your own strength. So inhale up and back. What I don't want is this. No pushing yourself away, just tapping. 3 more times. Inhale up. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, and back. You can start going a little lower towards the ground. Inhale up, and back. Alright, you did great. That's all we needed to do today. I want you to take a break now in bridge pose. We're going to now unwind with bridge position and a twist. So I want you to tuck the tailbone in, lift the hips off the floor, roll the shoulders back, interlock the fingers, and come up for a count of 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Straighten the left leg, hug the right knee into the chest, take the right knee across for a spinal twist. Back to center. Then on the left side. Actually, I would recommend you hold these for at least 30 to 45 seconds each. And back to center. And my favorite way to just lie down after back bends is with a block in a supported bridge, which is this, under the tailbone, not the lower back, the triangular bony part, the tailbone, and just here. You immediately feel the lower back, feel a nice sensation of relaxation and release any tension. And that's it. With this, you're good to go. Thank you for joining me. Let me not be lazy. Thank you for joining me in today's class. I hope to see you again. Do let me know how you like it, if you would like more of these, or what would help you use these videos better. All the best for your practice.